Hello.
Basmati or Basmati?
Indian. Goa trance is great, man. Bass. Just drop water on myself.
What's your favorite rice?
Work, make money, sleep good. Bass can be like idiotic. And I drop water again. Serious some DJ, some random DJ. Bass can be funny. Ex-girlfriend now, yeah, technically, right? Hey bro, when you gonna start playing Minimo? This guy, that was my first one. Oh, biryani. हम लोग चाहते हैं कि आप लोग आएँ. हम लोग Valentine's Day के दिन कर रहे हैं. 14 February को. Hello.
So, Animesh, tell me where we are. What?
We're in Sikka Art Festival at the Workshop House, hosted by Mr. Mac here, right here. And yeah, we're gonna be doing my interview.
What are you doing here?
We are doing sound with Sawt Systems. Like we're running the stages, we're helping out with the lights, like whatever we are needed for, you know.
Tell me about Sawt System. What is it?
Sawt System is me and Cyril, my partner's project that we started, and we just became sound boys here. And we started a company. It's an AV live company. We run solutions for parties, events, even like corporate stuff, like whatever you need. You need stage equipment, you need sound, you need light. We rent it out to you. We make sure that you run a good system, you have a good sound. And like on top of that, we do our own programming and we run a bunch of our own events. Basmati is one of them, Moist Paper is one of them, Rhythm Section is one of them.
Do you have some plan to buy more sound systems?
Yes, like that's the plan. You know, like like even producers and like people who just make music or around music, we have this problem called like we want to just get more gear all the time because we just spend our nights like looking at guitar pedals or like amp samplers. So yeah, I would love to have like a much bigger rig one day. Like when it's needed and when we have enough work for it, you know what I mean? Like do it slowly, like piece by piece. Cause like I've seen like you don't really wanna like pile up a big system and like nobody can rent it out and like now it's like catching dust and you're not making money off it, you know?
Where you save all this equipment in what flat and maybe?
We used to be Cyril's house for the most time, like if we were running out of it. Luckily, last year we took over a venue called Casa Latina. It's in Ibis Hotel in like Sheikh Zayed, and they've been super nice to us. They've been letting us like crash and like use their club as our office. Yeah, we store our equipment there. The team's super nice and like they're very helpful to us.
Okay, about this festival, but you don't play now, yeah, on this year. You still don't play. Why?
Maybe because like we want to showcase our friends more than us. Like I think like last two Sectas we performed like as Sawt Systems, and I think we like this time we just wanted something different. Like we wanted like a lot of people are more here in the scene. Like a lot of people haven't played. Like you know, like there's more new artists, and we're like like we want to book them. We want to book. Yes. And like we're happy you're here, bro. Like it's fun to have you here.
Tell me how many years you in Dubai?
I moved here 2017, trying to finish my degree here, because I got kicked out of college in the UK, and I was like, I'll move to Dubai and I'll finish my degree, and then somehow I just ended up here. We started making friends, and like once you have people, once you have a community, it just feels comfortable. Like I think Shadi and like Flipside were the first people who I got introduced to, and they've been like a godsend. Like they've just made living in Dubai comfortable.
So yeah, if you want to choose the main reason why you choose Dubai, it will be
friends, man. Like it's comfort. The lifestyle is great. Like it's safe, you know. I feel like a lot of people don't talk. Like I don't know if it's talked enough, but like yeah, there's not much taxes. There's like fun. There's aspects to it that are cool, and it has culture. Even though people will defend that, no, like I say that like you know, Dubai still has culture. It's It's a pool of like different communities and countries and regions. There's a lot of interesting stuff happening here, in small scale or big scale, like mostly small scale, but like there still is like soul here. You know what I mean?
Away from
India,
the city.
Lucknow. It's a small town. We're like 10 hours ish from Nepal, 5 hours ish from Delhi. It's like it's a state capital. It's not a small town. It's now a city, but like it always felt like a small town growing up. Maybe not so much anymore. You know.
When you were last time when you was in India?
Like I go a lot, dude. Like I was in India like last week, like no, sorry, 2 weeks ago. I went to Goa to like see some of my friends do like a reggae festival. They do Sunsplash, which is a reggae and dub festival, and I like to go there, just connect with homies. Then I went home, chilled in Lucknow, like ate home food, you know, like got some cold weather in me. Like it kind of gets cold. It's like 4 degrees sometimes there, which is not bad. Like, you know, like it's better than here. Like this is summer. Like, you know.
Do you like India, your town? It's your home, or now Dubai is your home?
Yeah, I feel home here at this point. Like, you know. But yeah, Lucknow has always been a hometown. I don't do much there because there's not much to do. But I like it because it's home, you know. Like you want to go home, chill, spend time with family, maybe drink with old friends.
So about Dubai, what are you doing here for that 8 years? Now you make Sawt Systems with Cyril.
Yes.
What else?
Before that, I was just running freelance sound, like whatever, like, you know, sound boy for hire. Did some work with TEDx in like post-COVID. They did the TEDx Alcuz, and like I was doing the audio for them. Other than that, like mainly I just kept like being sound for hire for parties. Hey, you want a speaker setup? Try and like make sure systems are good. Worked with a lot of parties even back then, like now. It's been great, like, you know, like it was a struggle in the start, you know, like just freelance work is not money all the time and you don't really clock out, so you're just like on the job whenever, and like, you're saying yes to basically whatever you can because you just want to get paid.
But nowadays you make only Sawt System, or you
Yes,
have...
every now and then we have homies who work with us, like Levels Audio has been a great help to us. Every now and then they'll have some work for us. Module Production, which is Secta's company, they always need engineers around. I help them out some every now and then. Like I was there with them for Swole. Like we just did a party last night for House Villanos, for Bodega with them. And yeah, like just working with friends, it's great. It's easy.
I don't know nothing about Secta's company. I know only that they make parties. That is all.
Yeah, they have because they have 2 sound systems now, so they have like a production company which they do sound and stage for. Like they work with Nike. They had like a few other clients. I'm not sure exactly.
About DJing. What DJing
Just drop water on
mean to
myself.
you? What DJing means to you?
DJing meant like playing music, digging like crates, finding like not just like digging crates or like digging Bandcamp, whatever, you know, like just finding weird eclectic shit. I was like diverted towards the bassier style. Like I come from a dub background, like played a lot of dub, and then like of course I love bass, I love jungle. I have junglist tattooed on my stomach because I was just bored and like I forced my girlfriend to do it.
Yeah, of course. As a serial.
Yeah.
I think you have very similar music choice, music smell.
Yeah, and like we knew each other from the scene, and I think that's why we work together very well because we have a knack for things, we have an idea for it. I think I'm more cheesier and I'm a worse DJ than Serial because I just don't pay attention enough. And I don't work on it. I wish I should work on it more, you know?
How and when you start your DJ way? In India?
No, this is, I started, like, the first access I had to DJing was, I was in Bristol for college, and like friends had like a controller, and I was like, hey.
Oh my god, Bristol is the capital of trip hop music.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Massive Attack. It's fucking sick, man. Beautiful city. My influenced me a lot. Like whatever music I play, Like some part of it, it's a love letter to Bristol, in a way or not. Still, I love that city. And like yeah, like dorm somebody had like one of those pointed controllers, the really bad ones, like back in their day, like I'm talking like 2012, 2013, when like controllers were like now like the basic controller is so cool, man. Like it can do everything. But back then they were like just plastic toys. But yeah, I was like, hey, teach me, and then like match the lines, match the colors, and like match the tempo, match the numbers. I don't know what happened. Then I started getting into dub really, and I started collecting records. I started digging. I started crate digging, and like got into like playing dub a lot. Bought turntables, saved up a bunch of money. Like like bought the cheapest turntables possible.
And you started from dub, yeah? Or you started to...
I used to listen to everything, but like I started from my DJing career. Yes, I started with dub fully, and then eventually dubstep because I like to play that, and jungle and all that stuff. But like could never get slots for them because when you start out, you're not getting the prime slots, and nobody wants to listen to like heavy music at like 9 p.m. So I was always like so I started off with chill stuff.
So why Brown Panda?
Because I'm Indian and I like Chinese food was the answer for this, and this is how the name showed up. And like eventually I started acting like all my friends think I act like a panda, which is like me with like a full bottle in, and I'm most of the time rolling apart and like just falling apart. It works with like DJ stuff as well because like my set almost sounds like I'm falling apart,
And also I know that you have a tattoo, yeah?
Yeah, I have pandas. I have a bunch of pandas. Like there's one on my leg. I have this guy. That was my first one. Also done by Andrea. Yeah, I will probably get more pandas eventually.
But why brown?
Indian.
Okay.
And like there's actually like, and it's like a cool like there's no like I think there's one brown panda, like the actual brown panda. So like I'm the other one, so it's great.
You play only bass right now.
Yeah, but I play like I used to play a lot of eclectic stuff. Like I still play like every chance I get. Like Anameen Festival last 2 weeks ago. No, last weekend I played a full like chill set, like dub mixed with jazz, mixed with like world music. Like I'm known for bass because that's how I like. My last 2 years were like trying to get my bass career off the rocks or whatever you can call it. Or like then we started Basmati, which kind of like cornered me into like just playing bass because it's fun, man. Can I be honest? It's cool. It's subwoofers. I like big speakers. Like.
Tell us the most free albums in dub important. The most free important albums
Dub
for you in dub.
I mean, it's not technically dub, but it's just between like dub and dubstep.
Yeah.
Is Malin Cuba. I don't know, I keep going back to it like every time. I played it recently. It's insane. It was one of the first few albums to like just hit me differently. I think it was produced in like 2012 or 2013, I can't remember. Maybe it was later. But yeah, that's one. Any album Mad Professor did, like the dubbed Mad Professor meets the trip hop guys.
Massive Attack.
Yes, I know Massive Attack. So yeah, sorry, this is how bad I am. I'm telling my best truckers ever. But like yeah, Massive Attack, dubbed by Mad Professor. The album's insane.
Mezzanine.
Yeah. There's part 1 and part 2, and they're like heavily dubbed, and it's like all over the place in the nicest way possible. And then there's like anything Lee Prairie did, basically. Like he was the first, because man, like these guys were doing stuff like they threw rule books out of the way and really experimental stuff. A lot of them maybe didn't hit, but most of them did, and it's probably like Lee Prairie's like entire catalog is probably the weirdest and sickest music to date.
If you need to choose another 3 genres you lovely with besides bass, what it will be?
Jazz or funk, like but jazz. Like I was heavy into jazz, like especially the new wave of stuff, Brownswood recordings, and like Joe Armin Jones, Yusuf Kamal, Yusuf Dayas, eventually, mainly because of Yusuf Deus, because like I have a thing for drummers, man. Like good drummers are cool, man. Like I love that broken stuff anyways, so like the broken beat shit. And like when it's done in jazz, when it's done right, like it's fun.
About your project about Basmati. Basmati or Basmati?
It was supposed to be Basmati, but like we started calling it Basmati as well, because it's easier to just call it Basmati. Yeah, it's Basmati. It like literally came up to me as like I was just sitting there like Basmati. Oh yeah, and then I call like my wife, Andy, and I'm just like, hey, we're running a party. We're starting a party. It's called Bassmati. I just thought about it, and it's gonna be cool as fuck. We're gonna do it namings, like things where like I never took them seriously because like it's just a party name, you know. You can have something, and I feel like, man, a lot of the bass communities, they're too serious about their music, and I don't get it why. Like, bass can be funny, like, you know, it can be cocky, it can be the UK essence of it, grime essence of it, rappers, MCs. Bass can be like idiotic and dumb, but cool. You know what I mean? In a cool way, like.
Yeah, of course, of course. I think this name is very like good mix with your wear, with your style. So Animesh, tell us about your anniversary on the 14th of February. Let's invite all.
We finally completed a year, and we started Basmati, and we were like, hey, let's just do a double feature.
Yeah.
And like, why not do Valentine's Day and our anniversary? Since we were a couple, we started as a mom and pop shop. So let's do a lovebirds party.
Who will be in the lineup?
Yeah, we haven't announced when this video is being recorded, but Big Merc from Amman is coming. We have Stain, which is a homie from India. He's one of the sickest bass producers out there. And he's been playing for a while, and I'm glad to showcase him here. And our local homeboy, Cyril. And
Who's this guy?
Yeah, so Cyril's some DJ, you know, like some random DJ. Yeah, you don't talk about him. Yeah.
I think he played like melodic techno, kind of this Afro house.
Yeah. I think he plays dancehall. I don't know.
Is it your first promo group, or you made it before another one promo groups before?
I used to work with other people like Rudo, who's like a producer here. He's sick. He runs Jugar Records, and I used to help run like the Jugar Records events before I started my own thing. And yeah, we used to work together, and like, it's great. Like I started with him, like, but eventually he got busy with work, like with his day job, and like I was like, sure, man, like I think I can start something. And I was like, I want to still do it like on my own, but I don't want to do it on my own. So like the only person I looked at was Andy, and like she became like the other half of Basmati, and it has been working perfectly. Like,
tell me about, for people who don't understand, who don't know about Basmati, with maybe 5-6 words, what is it?
And I drop water again. Basmati is basically a bass party, and we're like just dumb jarheads, like, you know, like just trying to like enjoy music. It's like heavy on the bass music style. A lot of dubstep, a lot of drum and bass, a lot of jungle, obviously. Electro is a big aspect of it, and like basically garage. Yeah, like anything 130 plus is like what I was in my head was like Basmati to me, or Basmati, whichever one you like, guys. You know.
Do you image Basmati without you?
Huh?
Do you image Basmati without you?
No. Could be narcissistic for saying that. But no, Basmati is us. More than me, but it's us, like me and her, like, you know, like it's our team. And like, yeah, it's the two of us working our asses off. So like, I couldn't imagine Basmati without her either.
Do you play it in every Basmati, or maybe?
So far, yes, because I just wanted to get the ball rolling. But like, most of the times I'm doing like opening sets, or like, you know, because like I don't want to, like, man, like when you book somebody or you book your friends, you don't want to generally, or try not to put them on the opening set, because like sometimes you want to give them like better shots, or if you're having a headliner and like like if I want to book my friends, I want to try and give them not opening sets most of the time, but sometimes it's fine. You know what I mean?
Oh, about India.
Yay!
What's the most popular music in the electronic scene in India?
I mean, it's probably hip hop, I would say, or Bollywood pop, equivalent of that. Like whatever Bollywood pop would sound like, or like hip hop is a big thing in India. Like, there's a lot of rappers coming out. Hanuman Khan, the guy, like he just blew up recently.
And in electronic scene, in underground?
In the underground, yeah, man, bass is pretty, like, it's more relevant than here, to be honest. Techno's still there. Like, techno's everywhere. But the bass scene is much bigger. I mean, it's a bigger country, to be honest. Like, there's a billion of us. So, like, a small scene is still a big scene. Like, Bombay is a great scene for bass. Bangalore is amazing. Goa is amazing.
What do you think about Goa trance?
Goa trance is great, man. Maybe like side trance, I don't know. Old school stuff I kind of fuck with, but like the really intense stuff, I don't know if I'm more sober now or older, but I can't do it to myself anymore. It just sounds like too much.
Do you know Hindi?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, can you tell us in Hindi, like, hello, I'm Animesh, Brown Panda, I'm a DJ and promoter, I invite you to university. We will invite.
Okay, sure. Hello, मेरा नाम अनिमेश है. मेरा DJ नेम Brown Panda है. हम लोग अपनी एनिवर्सरी सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं for Basmati. Sorry for like, but एंड हम लोग चाहते हैं कि आप लोग आएँ. हम लोग वैलेंटाइंस डे के दिन कर रहे हैं 14 फरवरी को, एंड आप लोग सब आ जाओ यार मेरी पार्टी में.
Do you ever play in Dubai, maybe some restaurants or in bars?
I haven't so far. I have played like at Niger, like, and they did like a dub set on like vinyl and stuff, but I haven't really like done like residency work or whatever like that, because I never wanted to, I guess. Like, I wanted to keep the DJing aspect non-monetary, so I can make better decisions. Like, I can play what I want, and I'm very picky with my gigs. That's why I don't fucking play anywhere.
We made this experiment with Cyril, and let's do it with you also. Let's imagine if tomorrow maybe some restaurant texts you in Instagram, hi Animesh, we very like your style, we want to order you some contract with 5 days a week.
Oh,
what do you think about it?
Like, firstly, I'll try and get them to 4 days a week, because 5 days is a little bit much. But I would consider it, like, honestly, like, if they let me do it my way, I would love to do it. Obviously, getting paid properly is very important to that part, like, but if they let me actually do it, I would do it, but maybe for a month, and I'll regret it, and I'll be like, I hate my life, and like, I'll probably like not stop DJing for like 6 months after that. I don't know, like, like, I don't know how I would react. Maybe I would just like it, but like, I'm honestly not sure if I would. I have had some, like, I have some people ask me about like stuff, like, hey, you want to play or you want a residency, and I kind of like walked away and denied. It was like, I don't think so. They need me. There's better DJs who can do what they want, like, who can do this much better at with me, like, or much better than me, like why hire a DJ who doesn't know the genre, to learn the genres? You can hire somebody who's like an expert at that. Like, I feel like I'm not the person. Like, there's a joke going on in the scene. Like, one of my friends, Motions, he's a homie, he's a DJ. He keeps nudging me, hey bro, when are you gonna start playing minimal? And I'm like, maybe never, but I don't know. Maybe if I get into it.
What about Motion? I think he play now everywhere.
Motion's the G, man.
He play in every club in Dubai, I think.
He's good at it. He's a good fucking DJ, dude. That's why they're hiring him. He knows how to read a room, which is like probably one of the core things that like DJs don't understand or pick up generally. Like the mixing's the easy part, man. Like you can get a bunch of tracks, they generally mix together, or sort of, and then it's enough effects and enough technology for you to make sure that the mix is clean. Mixing clean is fine. Like the selection and like just playing the track, when to play that track, how to play that track, reading a room, adjusting to the room. That's the kind of shit like a lot of DJs I don't know. I don't see enough of that. And like Mosh is one of the few dudes who actually like fucking aces that. And that's why he's getting gigs, because he knows how to pick up a party, he knows how to bring a crowd, he knows how to run that place, man. Like he's been doing some great work at Rooney. I'm so proud of him.
When you invite DJs, you need to pay for permits or no?
Licenses, but like that's for anything Dubai. So sometimes the hotel pays for it, or the hotel will pay for, let's say if you have 4 acts in your night, they will pay for 2 and you pay for 2, or like whatever split situation you have with the hotel. Some hotels just pay for it straight up. It's expensive, and it's half the reason why parties don't make money in the city. Is the sad reality of it, because the permits for a small party is the same as, like, if, for example, I'm pretty sure like if you book like a very big festival headliner, you would have to pay the same permit price. Yeah, and like I think it works for them. It's it's a little expensive on us because we're not that big a party, and like whatever returns we were making, if we just didn't have to pay permits, we would be making those returns, but we sadly are not. None of the parties are. Like I don't think so. There's most parties are like, if even the good ones, they're like slightly more positive. Like if you think like these parties are making money, they're not. Like every person who's doing events here is doing it for the passion of the scene and for the love of community and whatever. Like nobody's actually making, like they couldn't quit their day jobs and like just run parties. Like even for us, Basmati or Moist is not our bread, like it's not our breadwinner. Like that's the other stuff we do. Like,
do you think it's the main problem for underground scene in Dubai?
Licensing, permits, alcohol share, like like just getting ticketing, like it's all the things that like dissolve your, and like you just start adding things up, and if you can't pull like 200 people to your party, you're losing money, and like you just start, or you just don't stop paying artists, or you stop paying DJs, or you get around, you know what I mean, or you stop paying your staff. Like you try and get around with it. Like we try to like minimize budgets as possible, but sometimes, man, like you have to like we try to pay people whenever we can, as much as we can, because man, when we started, nobody was fucking paying us. We feel bad, like so like if somebody's starting out, like we would love to pay them, like at least something, so whatever we can, so that it's like just courtesy.
That's why you choose Casa Latina, yeah, because they have a nice
man,
items.
Casa is a legendary venue. When I moved here, it was like the first party I got like off my face drunk on Bassworks, and yeah, I have a core memory there. Met my girlfriend, ex/wife here, like there. Started my music career there. Ex-girlfriend now, yeah, technically, right? Yeah. But like, yeah, started my career there. Started my life there, started coming out there. That and like the parties 264 used to run. Like there was a scene here before, like anybody, like pre-COVID, man. 264 used to run like the insane bass parties here. There was Bassworks in Casa, who was running Casa, and like their system was here. And like eventually we got Casa. We got the call to run Casa, and me and Siri looked at each other like we were like, fuck yeah, let's do Casa. It's a nice box. Like it's DJ space, bar space, very straightforward, no gimmicks. We like kind of that venue. We provide good sound, bars reasonable. Like I still think Dubai is expensive for alcohol, but the bar is reasonable, so like our friends can actually drink and enjoy, like
Do you plan to make Basmati in other locations?
Yeah, we have to now, because Casa is shutting down, sadly. After so many years, because the hotel got sold off, which is a sad thing, because that venue has been there for like 10 years. No, actually 15, even more. Global Funk was here, Bad House parties were there. Like there were so many events that happened. Analog Room was there. Like there was so much happening at that venue throughout the ages, and like so many parties and so many phases of people. Like I have people who've been coming to Casa for like 15 years or something, and they come and it's like, yeah, Amish, this is so cool. I'm so glad you guys have it. I mean, you're like, yeah, we're so happy about it. But now, sadly, we might have to part ways with it, and I don't know. We're looking for a venue. We want something just normal, you know. Like I don't know what kind of a venue we might move to necessarily.
I think it's difficult to find a nice location.
Man, just finding venues is like, or moving venues is a problem because like it's new management, new contracts, like you don't know who you're talking to, like, you know. And once you work with a team, like even like bar stuff and stuff, because I used to run like day-to-day production at Casa, and we used to just help like just having the rhythm with the bartenders or like the door people or the security guard. They know exactly what to do, you know exactly what to do because they've done it, and like we know each other, and like, you know, we can, and like now you have to build that relationship again. But it's cool, like Basmati is us, so we can probably move it. We have some beautiful friends who donated a bunch of props to our cause, and we appreciate them. Shout out Sachwa 3000, he's a homie, he's a love. He's always been there for us, and he helped us out a lot, and we're happy he's done this so much for us now, and like so we can move Basmati wherever and still look like Basmati.
About you, you won't adapt to the music format on the place? Because as for me, I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't like to adapt, but like there's ways to adapt, you know what I mean? Like if they want a chill set, I can do a chill set. If they want like something eclectic, I can do something eclectic. It'll still be my sound, you know what I mean?
What if they come and say, "Hey, Nimesh, play this song, play this song"?
I just like didn't fucking get it, like, you know, like just get it, like get a Spotify, like, you know what I mean? Like get an aux cable, bro. Like why do you put it? Yeah, I'll take the money, but like I'm so unnecessary here.
About money, you want more money?
Yes, everybody does. Don't everybody want more money? Like life's easier, you know. Buy takeaway and then buy starters with your takeaway. Isn't that the fun shit? Like, you know what I mean?
You find some another things and other projects and other ways how you can catch this.
Like yeah, I'm like I constantly have new, but like I brainstorm with Andrea. God bless her soul, man. Like she has to go through me. I brainstorm ideas. Like I'll come up with an idea. It's like, hey, let's just do this. Let's just do that. And like you're like, okay, you need to calm down and figure it out. And like I'm slowly figuring those projects out. It might not necessarily be another party. Like it might be another project. I have some experience in video production. I've been a grip. I am getting into stage lighting and VJing and like video synthesis and stuff like that. So I'm learning right now, and I'm like I don't have any plans for like something solid, but maybe I have something in the future that I can execute. But I'm like still learning, and I want to do something different, man. Like I don't want to do like another party. We can just always do that, like, you know what I mean? If we want to run like a different genre party, we can just have Sawt like book just a different bunch of friends, and like, you know.
Do you have some places, clubs, bars where you want to play here? Or maybe promo groups?
I don't know, man. Like Stick No Bills, they're cool guys. I've seen them play some bassy shit. Stick No Bills, they're a Desi outfit. They are cool. They're playing some like really cool music, really Southeast Asian, Sri Lankan, whatever, like inspired music. And I would love to play with those guys because I know they dig the bassy stuff. There's a bunch of parties, like there's a Project 174 that got Goldie last time, and I love like the production. I would love to play like bass music on a big production stage, you know what I mean? And yeah, there's Garage Nation that comes up. They don't do parties that often, but they're cool. I love the vibe they're going for. I think I can fit their vibe. I think I can give them some love, you know?
How much time do you spend for searching music? It's like every day or it's not?
Sometimes it's no. I won't do it every day because like I get like music, bro. Like you're doing sound for like parties. The last thing you want to do is go home and like listen to more music because your brain is like just done with music. So I'll have like days like once a week, twice a week. I'll just go in like Handy, Bandcamp, Beatport, whatever I need to find. And I'll just build a cluster, like a small, like I don't buy a lot of music in one go because I realize then I forget about them. So I'll buy like a bunch of music, like, you know, like 20-30 tracks in a go so that I can at least have a memory of like, or like there are times when I've done that, I buy like, you know, like 50, 100 tracks and then like I don't play half of them and then they're lost to the Pioneer playlists because you just forget about tracks, you know.
Where you search it, it's like
Bandcamp, Beatport, yeah, about it. SoundCloud, like for remixes and stuff like that. There's a lot of free music that's out there that's sick, you know.
what do you think about Soul Sick?
I mean, yeah, man, like if you're starting out, do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, culture and shouldn't be gate kept by money, you know? Like, you want to learn, do it. But like once you're earning money from it, maybe help out the artist that, like, you know, like, but you don't have to, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can just do Soul Seek. I don't mind it. I don't do it, but like, I think it's great for people starting out, like, you know, like people, like, cause how else will they learn? Like, you want them to buy hundreds of dollars of, like, you know, music just to practice? That's retarded, like, you know.
Do you listen to music every day?
Not every day. I like my silence. No, I like my silence. I'll listen to YouTube every day, like shorts. Like that's my problem. I'll go home and I'll be like, yeah, this is the life.
What do you think about underground scene in Dubai?
I love the underground scene in Dubai, but it's because like I'm part of it. Like I'm accepted in the scene. I don't know. Like people like me. It's nice. Feels like family. Feels like community. People are nice. Everybody's trying to help, like, because there's not that big a scene, so everybody's more or less trying to build a scene and like try and help each other out, shout out everyone, you know.
But it's not big scene.
Yeah, it's not, because it's a moving city. People come, people leave, but you never know. Like now more people have moved. Like COVID like killed our scene basically, and like it had to be resurrected from scratch. A big part of it was Secta doing the parties at Public House. Then we started, and then a bunch of parties came. Tabor came, like, you know. And like there's a party started to re-happen again. It was nice. Satwa 3000, man. Like his parties at like the Satwa compound or anywhere else. The temple scene, which is parties that we do somewhere in like a warehouse, and it's a jazz rave and it's sick. And like there's a bunch of parties that happen that people don't know about, but it's just for friends and family, you know.
What do you think? What's the main secret of Secta, of success of Secta?
Just production, like, you know, like they understand what they're doing, they pay attention to sound, stage light, branding, like, you know, they have a core sound, they stuck to it, you know what I mean? Like they built it and they were smart about it, man. And it shows, like, you know, like their work paid off. It's great. I think techno is a more acceptable genre. That's just it. Compared to eclectic stuff, like people are not more open. I wish they were. Like the newer generation is, man. Like the generation after us, they're so much more open to new music compared to our guys. Like, you know, like they don't have that thing like about like, oh, this is this genre or we belong to this community or it's like they just want to party. They like good music and they're open to that shit more than like at least our generations were.
Do you like this kind of techno?
Yes. Rolling techno, yeah, dude. I don't know if I play it, but because I don't know much about it. Like, let's say, like I don't know genres or I don't know the subgenres or I don't know the labels or who to hit up or, but I love it. Like, dude, I go, I get my drunk and I just go for it. I think it's more of my, the rolling stuff is actually more of my more fun techno genres that I like compared to the other stuff, I think.
Tell me about your hobbies.
Hobbies?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I don't think so I have hobbies anymore. My hobbies are probably like Netflix and YouTube. Like being a sloth. Like I'm tinkery, like I like to, like I would still say playing music is my hobby.
Maybe like cooking.
Cooking, I love fucking cooking, dude.
What's your favorite dish?
I cook a lot of stir-fry stuff. Like I've lived alone for 7 years. I have cooked my ass off most of the time. Like not 7 now, like almost like even in college I used to cook. I liked cooking and like I like cooking for more other people than me. Like I don't like cooking for myself because I don't like washing dishes. I like cooking but I hate dishes. Like, cause you're like, if you live alone and you're cooking for yourself and you go home and there's like 10 pieces of like already every day just that you need to wash, like so many utensils you need to wash, it's a pain in the ass.
Tell me about your usual breakfast. What is it?
Most of the times it's eggs. It's always eggs. Omelette, cheese, sometimes sausages. Yeah, maybe with like some bread, like dal. Bread or roti or paratha, whatever. Like, you know, like one kind of bread. Or I'll have something cold. Like if I'm out, I'll generally like cold food. So like sandwiches, like I'll have a sandwich too. I'm not a big breakfast person. I just need something to like, you know, wake up and go. Like I generally start getting hungry in the evening, and that's when I'm like, yeah, I need to like just shove rice. Fucking love rice. I mean Basmati, like, you know, like fucking biryani, fried rice, all that shit, bro. I love my rice.
What's your favorite rice?
I should say Basmati, right? But it's not actually. It's not Basmati, surprisingly. It's the short grain rice, or sticky rice, whatever you call it, because it becomes very like you can pour curry on it and it just becomes like a sludge, and I love that shit. Like long grain rice has its perks, and I love it. Like in biryani, long grain rice is beautiful. Like, you know, Basmati, the smell of it, it's great. But like if I was at home, I would not make Basmati personally. But I shouldn't say that out loud because I run a fucking party called Basmati.
Recommend one place, one Indian place in Dubai for all people.
I can recommend a few. There is via Lucknow and Tunde Kebabs, which is from Lucknow food, proper local Lucknow food. If you want to have a drink and you're in T-Com, there's Kerali. Amazing South Indian food, cheap beers, it's a vibe. You should go there sometimes. We'll do like a family dinner situation. It's cool, like super cool. Then there's not necessarily Indian, it's Pakistani, but Muhammad Iqbal. Best Pakistani food out there, Barsha. Sick.
So Animesh,
Yes.
what are your goals in Dubai?
Work, make money, sleep good. Not like big goals. Have a bigger system than I do now. Run more parties, make money off it. You know, maybe get a house at some point. I don't know. That's much in the future.
The goals in DJing?
Just get good gigs, man. Like I want to play good festivals. I want to travel. I want to play big festivals. I want to play like open for decent DJs. I want to show off, you know.
If you need to choose like play set in boiler room or play in a big festival?
I would say boiler room. I mean, yeah, like it's whatever. Like people are like, yeah, boiler rooms everywhere. But like, yeah, man, it's a milestone for every DJ, you know. Like it's like that check on the box that you need to just so that you can say you qualify as a DJ, as somebody who actually tried, you know.
What do you think about Indian guys here? Is it a difficult life for them, or?
It depends on where you are, man. What like structure you are, like, you know, what pay structure you're in. People struggle here, like, you know, like, but that's like everywhere, though. You know what I mean?
It's less difficult than in India.
Yeah, of course. Like, I'm pretty sure they're getting paid more and they can like help their families. But the conditions they live in are shit, bro. Like, it's probably better than how they lived in India, but it's still shit. You know, like they live in boxes, bro. It's fucked up.
Would you like to return to India maybe in same years?
Yeah, I am, or I might eventually. I'm the only child. I have parents, so I'm gonna look after them. Move back home, but like also try and keep a base here. So in the coming years, maybe like, you know, figure out a way to like be back and forth. And India is not bad. It's a 3-hour flight. It's easy. I can fly out anytime. So just have like a base here and a base there, and like jump back and forth. You know, maybe start some work there as well.
So Animesh, recommend one Indian movie.
Ooh, there is Khosla Ka Ghosla, which is about this guy getting scammed out of his property, and it's a nice take. It's a comedy movie. It's a nice take. I can recommend a few more. If you want to like do more gangster shit, there's Gangs of Wasseypur. It's like cool action movies, well written, well scripted, like, you know. And then there's like obviously all the Shah Rukh Khan movies you can watch, like all the Bollywood stuff. It's hilarious.
Recommend one Indian dish.
Oh, biryani. 100%.
Your favorite movie.
My favorite movie of all time, Scott Pilgrim. Worst of the World, Edgar Wright. I fucking love that movie. I don't know why. I keep rewatching it.
Recommend one Indian DJ.
Indian DJ.
Yeah.
Stain. Like, yeah, the guy I'm booking. Yeah.
Your favorite DJ in the world.
Gaslam Killer. Always, 100%. Always Gaslam Killer. He's the G.
Your favorite DJ here in Dubai.
Cyril. Cyril.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm biased, but I love him. But he's fucking amazing.
And the last question, if tomorrow will be your last day in the earth, how will you spend it?
Chilling with family, like most of the time. Yeah. I just spend as much as time with parents, with Andrea, with homies, with friends, you know? Just hang out, talk shit.
Okay, thank you, brother.
Yeah.